Good evening, everyone. Today we are taking you to an advanced session of English grammar, and we are talking about linking words or connectors, transition words. This is going to help you in writing, in speaking. When you tell a story, you tell it in a sequence. You link one word to the other, one sentence with the other, one paragraph. You can link it with some words to make it more beautiful, to help people understand better. So let us link, there has to be linkers, some words which link. They're also called connectors. Let's read this example and then you'll know what I'm talking about. These are linking words or connectors or transition words. Let's read. Let us talk about the morning routine. Anybody's morning routine can be interesting or boring. So my mornings are pretty interesting. So let us make an example, give you an example of how to use these connectors. So we begin the sentence with first of all. First of all is a way to start your speech. You can also start with let's begin with. So today we are talking about, I'm talking about my morning routine, and I'm giving you how to use linkers when you make this paragraph or when you're reading it out. First of all, I would like to say that. First of all, I would like to say that I get up at 5 in the morning. So this is the first statement. I can also say to begin with, I would like to mention that I am an early riser and I get up in the wee hours of the morning. I get up early. But then let's make it simple. First of all, I would like to say that I get up at 5 in the morning. Secondly, now I'm linking secondly with the first statement which I already have mentioned. Secondly, I take a walk in the garden. So first of all, I would like to say that I get up at 8. Secondly, I take a walk, followed by a cup of tea. Now, look at the underlined words. First of all, I would like to say that I get up at 5 in the morning. Secondly, I take a walk, followed by, it means I follow it up, followed by a cup of tea. Then after, I am not repeating anything. Then after, I study for some time before leaving my house at 8. Then after, I study for some time before leaving my house at 8. I have my breakfast. I have my breakfast. Finally, I reach college at 9. So these are the words which I've used, the underlined words, secondly, followed by, then after, before, and then finally. All these words are linkers. They are connectors. They connect from one sentence with the other. So let us make it easier for you with some questions. What are linking words? What are linking words in a sentence? The question is, what are linking words in a sentence? The answer? In simple words, the words that show the relationship between paragraphs, sentences, or sections of a text or speech is known as linking words. Words which link one word, one sentence with the other, one paragraph with the other. So they are called linking words. The second question is, what do you mean by linking? लिंकिंग का मतलब क्या होता है? लिंक का मतलब जोड़ना, कनेक्ट करना. The answer is the word linking means joining, that is very essential to make a sentence. So link, you can link words with other words. You can link one paragraph. So the answer is the word linking means joining, that is very essential, which is very important, which is a must to make a good sentence. How can we learn linking words? कैसे सीखेंगे हम? Very simple. The answer is linking words are very simple to learn. The rules might help. So learn the rules, and of course, you can also write or speak good English with the help of linkers. And the most important part, number 5. Why is it necessary to use linking words? If you want to make a good presentation, if you want to win that speech competition, if you want to write a good essay, you must use linkers. You must use connectors. And of course, do not repeat your words. There are so many words. You can always use something or the other. So why is it necessary to use linking words? If you do not use linking words in your sentence, then your sentence will not reflect its true meaning. You will miss out on the true soul of a sentence. So that is why it is very important to use linking words in your sentences, in your speeches, in your essays, or whatever you're writing. Number 5, the most important question for you. How can you be fluent in linking words? Fluency follows practice. You must practice it on a regular basis. If you are a beginner, it is very important. Like if I ask you to describe your daily routine or what do you do on vacations, how will you start? First of all, I plan out an agenda. Secondly, I move on to some things which are of interest. Furthermore, I check out if my friends are free. To add on, I speak to my parents. So you can add, you can subtract, you can make it short, you can make it concise. But yes, do not forget to use the linkers. So here is a list of linking words. When you want to add something to your statement, in addition, linking words and phrases here include like and. I get up in the morning and I go for a walk, followed by breakfast. And simultaneously, I read the newspaper while listening to some music. So, and you all know the uses of and, the uses of both. I go for a walk. Both my sisters accompany me. I go for a walk and also take my little dog along. As well as I read the newspaper as well as check out my WhatsApp messages in case I do not miss out on anything. Furthermore, I check on what is more important so that I can include that in my agenda. What is more is that all these things are adding on to the statement. What is more that I would like to add on is that not to forget things which have been on my mind, not to forget what is more is that I must include the list which I already have, and furthermore, and what is and further and what is more is that I will clear my backlogs. So these are the things that you plan out on some occasion or the other. In addition to, in addition to checking on my friends, I need to check on my relatives as well. Like if we are planning a party, then let us include them also. So all these words as well. Furthermore, what is more, in addition to, will add on one statement, another statement to the statement which you already have stated. The second is contrast. When you are comparing and contrasting, linking words which compare and contrast. The first word which you know is but. The meaning of but is like she is good, but her sister is a little dull. She is intelligent, but her brother is super smart. You are comparing, no? You're contrasting, comparing. She is good, but her mother is very good. The uses of although. Although she is sick, she still managed to come. Although she is sick, she managed to come. It means बीमार होने के बाद भी वो आई है. In spite of is the same thing. In spite of being sick, बीमार होने के बावजूद भी उसने बहुत अच्छा presentation दिया. In spite of being sick, she made a very good presentation. The same word is despite. Despite her being absent for quite some time, she got good grades. मतलब बहुत दिन absent होने के बाद भी उसने अच्छे grades लाए. While her sister was planning for the picnic, her brother was checking on the guest list. Whereas in Hindi means jabki. We wanted to go to the movie, whereas my friends wanted to stay home and enjoy the movie at home. Even though, even though we stopped her, she did not stay. मतलब हम लोग के रोकने के बाद भी के बावजूद वो चली गई. Even though we wanted to her to stay. Even though we stopped her, she went home. On the other hand, एक तरफ ये है, दूसरी तरफ ये है. We all wanted to stay at her place. On the other hand, some wanted to spend the night at my place. So the linkers, these are the words which will link your sentences, one part to the other. Number 3 is giving example. When you give an example, linking words which include, for example, this is very easy. Like I want to say that some students who are really good at studies, they always come first. For example, let us see this girl. She is really good and she got the first prize in speech competition. Now, when you want to study hard, for instance, also means, for example, look at some success stories of some people, how they have been successful. For instance, look at the story, read the story of Rahul Bajaj, read the story of Narayan Murthy. For instance, Rahul Bajaj and some celebrities, they are really successful. What you need to do, you need to read them. मैं बता रही हूँ, for example, for instance, namely. Namely also is very important. Namely, some girls have done very well. Namely, Sheila, Sumita, and Barka. So these words add value to your sentences. Number 4 is effect and result. The linking words here and phrases we can use here are therefore. There are dark clouds in the sky, therefore it is going to rain. You did not study, so you did not study, so you did not pass. You did not prepare well for the speech, so you became nervous. Consequently, as a result, they did very well. Consequently, they won the prize. This means that you have studied really very hard. You got the first prize. You have got the first prize. This means that you have worked hard for it. As a result, people who are successful in life, people who are really successful in life, they study, they work hard, they do not look at any obstacles, and as a result, they outshine everybody. Number 5 is cause and reason. What is the cause and what is the reason? Cause and reason. Due to the fact that कोई चीज हो जाता है, इस वजह से ये हो गया. Due to the fact that I was not well, I did not come to college. Cause क्या था? Cause क्या था? I was not well. Reason, cause क्या था? My illness. What was the reason? I could not come. Due to the fact that I was not well, so I did not come to college. Owing to, के वजह से. Owing to his bad health, he did not score well. Because of late coming, the student was not allowed to enter the class. Because of late coming, the student was not allowed to enter the class. Since also means kyunki. Since everybody wanted to go to the movies, I also had to agree with them. So I had to go with them. Since everybody wanted to go to the movie, I said, okay, let's go. As kyunki. As he wanted to come to my house to watch a movie, I agreed and so he came. इसलिए क्यों आना चाहता था? Since, because all these mean the same, but then we are not repeating our words. We are using as, we are using since, we are using because we are using owing to, we are using due to the fact that. Remember, I am not repeating the phrases put here. Below are some thinking words, simple sentences which I have made. I am going to the movies, and after that, I think I will go for a meal. Examples are there in front of you. You can make your own sentences. You can make your own paragraphs. I am going to the movies, and after that, I've used and I've used after that. I think I will go for a meal. I will cook some food for you while I am away. Sorry, I will cook some food for you while you are away. I will cook whatever you want to eat. Both of them will be in the micro oven. It means I will cook something and I will put it in the fridge or put it in the micro oven. When you come, you can have it. I need some vegetables and rice in the from the supermarket. If you are going to today, also, if you could get some of the rice, brown bread, I would appreciate. So I need some vegetables and rice in the supermarket. If you're going today, Also, if you could get some of the rice, nice brown bread, I would appreciate it. Did you hear what Mary said? She told her husband she wanted a divorce, and as well as that, she was going to keep the dog. So this woman, she wants a divorce for some reasons or the other. And what else? She wants to keep the dog as well. Now, here are some sample sentences. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to tell you about our company's performance last year. And furthermore, I will set out our plans for next year. Much more formal English. This is formal English. Right? Your performance this year has been good. You achieved all your targets. And what is more, you attracted new clients. So come on in, everybody. We have great bargains in our shop today. We have a 20% reduction in all our main products. And in addition to that, we will give an extra 5% when you spend over some dollars. Below are some examples of linking words based on contrast. So this is all for today, and we'll wrap up again. Wrap up in the next session, and these sentences would really help you. There'll be part 2. This was part 1, and we'll continue this for the next session. That's all for today.